$40 billion going over to Ukraine. And the worst among us, this god-awful, unself-aware. Remember when she showed us her $10,000 refrigerator and her designer ice cream? That's what when you're hungry, give us food means to her. Let me also read you from Matthew 23, 27, 28. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You are like whitewashed tombs, which look beautiful on the outside. Not in that case. No woman's face gets pulled. But on the inside are full of the bones of the dead and everything unclean. In the same way, on the outside you appear to people as righteous, but on the inside you are full of hypocrisy and wickedness. Man, oh man, if we're going to quote Matthew, then let's quote Matthew, because that's exactly what this is. These people are so full of crap. We've got people. Now, let me go through another thing with you. And look, I don't know. Maybe this doesn't matter to you. Maybe you're so whacked out on your side politically that this kind of stuff doesn't matter. But I got to tell you, it matters to me. And it never really did. But let's look at what's happened in the last year. And I think if people just accept this crap from Pelosi and from Biden, then you know what? We'll get more of the same, which is why I'm speaking out. And I am not a Republican nor Democrat. I'm just a person that's fed up. Listen to this. Increases in prices since the last year. Gas plus 43%. Used cars plus 22%. Meats, fish, eggs 14%. New cars, 13%. Electricity, 11%. Transportation, 8%. Overall CPI plus 8.3%. That means inflation's up 8.3. I have said this forever, and this goes back to when I was a kid, and I told you all that I read the paper every day. I'd never forget. I don't know what the name of the gas station was because it wasn't a Shell or it wasn't a name brand, Citgo, whatever. But the gas station across from the Y&W on Broadway went from like 33 cents to 88 cents. I'll never forget seeing 88 cents. And that was all when Jimmy Carter came in. And don't tell me the president doesn't influence, because all I know is this. When Trump was in, it was $1.60 something, and now it's the highest gas price. It's 5 cents below the highest gas prices in the history of the United States. Think about that for a second. Think about that. All because a bunch of hypocrites hated one man. That's it. They didn't care what he was doing for the economy. They didn't care what he was doing in terms of making the United States a strong nation. They cared that he was evil and a bad guy. Donald Trump went from a guy that helped all the African American communities that he could to being a racist. Why? Because he became a Republican. All you got to do is look at pictures of Donald Trump back in the day and look at the quotes of different people, including Jesse Jackson and others, Al Sharpton and others, about the help Donald Trump gave. But all because one side, one crazy-ass side, decided we don't like this guy. Now you have to suffer. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on a war that is way the hell away from all of us, we're giving $40 million, $1 billion, while all you got to do is look what's happening on our streets. Look in Chicago and look at other places. Hell, last night in Indianapolis on the canal, one of the safest places in the city, 4 people were shot. We allowed looting in our cities. We allow gas prices to skyrocket. We allow every single thing that isn't good for the collective, for all of us. Like 99.9 of us. We don't teach reading, writing, arithmetic in schools. We got teachers frickin' teaching, are you a boy or are you a girl? What in the hell is that? Explain all this to me, please. Anybody, instead of just insulting and saying, well, you're a dumbass. No, wait, hold it. Don't tell me that the president doesn't influence gas prices, because 2 months ago, when the overinflated gas prices went down 12 cents, the frickin' Democratic National whatever the hell committee or whatever's on Twitter spouted how, oh, by the way, look at our president, he just reduced gas prices. I asked 3 things out of a president. I don't want to hear the word inflation. Gas prices keep them under control and the market up. How's your 401k doing? It's crap. You name me something that this administration is doing that's worth a damn. You name it. You tell me. All because you didn't like mean tweets. And the other thing, and this is maybe the most ridiculous out of all of this, Everything that is knocked down as a conspiracy theory by the most trusted, the fifth estate, whatever the hell you call these jackasses in the media, turned out to be true. It turned out to be true. How are we doing on Russia? We still haven't found Hillary Clinton's freaking emails. Of course not. I mean, honest to God. That's why I just sit in my house and have a great time, and you can't be around anybody because people are insane. Honest to God, insane. The insanity of this world, and it's not even common sense. If you had a do-over again in November, I'm guessing some of you idiots would do it. No, I'm serious about it. I'm guessing some of you guys, oh man, Biden's great. Really? What's great about him? Name me one thing. Well, he turns and shakes hands. He doesn't even know where the hell he is. Well, you're shaming. I ain't shaming nothing. It's freaking President of the United States. If you don't know where the hell you are as the President of the United States, you ought not be the damn President of the United States. Honest to God, I don't know what to tell you. WRTV Indianapolis, the average for a gallon of regular gas reached an all-time high of $4.40 on Wednesday after increasing 3 cents overnight. And you all are good with that. I tell my kids all the time, I tell every young person, this is what you voted for, this is how stupid you are. Honest to God. This is how stupid people are. Yeah, let's make sure people that can't get off their fat asses and go vote, make sure that we harvest ballots. The world is ridiculous. And you know what? I have never been involved in this, and I'm so glad and thankful to Clay Travis, the folks at Fox News, for giving me this show so at least I can talk about it. I'm not allowed to talk about it when I was at ESPN. Hell, you had to be L. Duncan. You had to be in the LGBTQ whatever community or an African-American male. You couldn't talk about anything if you're a 58, 57-year-old white guy. Oh, man. I remember Seth Greenberg talked about the debate. Hey, stop. No political talk. So they had this big meeting, no political talk. 10 minutes later, Jalen Rose is spewing stupid stuff relative to politics after having a DUI, after calling people white boy wasted. Please, just stop. Thank you, Outkick. Thank you, freaking Fox News. However long this show goes, I can't thank you enough, because at least I feel better at the end of the day that I'm trying to do something while all these jackasses sit there and tell us how great frickin' Biden, he doesn't have anything to do with the war. He doesn't have anything to do with inflation. He doesn't have anything to do with gas prices. He doesn't have anything to do with the stock market. Oh, okay, well, what the hell's he got to do with? Making sure the LGBTQ community, or we got $40 billion going over. Great. Help everybody. That's wonderful. But how about you help the citizens here first by having some policies that aren't pandering and jackassery and full of pork? The level of stupid that we've reached in this country is beyond my comprehension. Honest to God. And it's everywhere. I cannot turn on a television and try to get an honest, actual analysis of an NBA game without this crap that I'm watching right now. Thank God for Legler. The world is nuts.